Hello, and welcome to part two of my YouTube tutorial series. My name is Scott. Uh, Hello, and welcome to part two of my YouTube tutorial series. This is Scott, and I am the host of the Unapologetic Aussie podcast. So, my first video that I did previously was on exactly how to start a YouTube channel from scratch and basically get it to a point where it's operational, where within 24 hours you can actually start doing live videos and also immediately start uploading videos straight away. Now, at this point in time, I haven't actually uploaded a video. And in order for you guys to see that first video, I need to upload it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that video for you live so you can actually see exactly how the process of that happens. Now, look in the top right hand corner. At the moment, as you can see, I'm signed in as Unapologetic Aussie. So, I'm good to go as soon as I want to start uploading things. I don't need to go into YouTube Studio to upload something. But what I do need to do is click here. Now, it says create in that little drop down when you move your mouse over this icon. And that gives you the option to either go live or upload video. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upload video. Now, off screen, you're going. So, I'm going to click here and upload video. Now that we're on this upload video screen, it's going to ask me to select a file. So I'll click select files there. And while you can't see it on the screen, it's actually come up with a little selector box. So I can actually go into my folders and select the file that I want to choose. Now I'm going to go grab this part one tutorial that I previously done, and I'm going to select it. You'll notice here that it's going to start populating that there. YouTube channel setup tutorial part one. Now, if you look here, it says tell viewers about your video. If you've ever watched a YouTube video, particularly with content creators that have got quite a bit of content, you'll notice they've got a fairly consistent section. So if you go to the bottom of their, just underneath their YouTube video, click the little arrow down button on the right-hand side. If you can't already see what's just below the title of the video, you'll actually notice that there's a description and some details. Some people put their shop links, some people put their social media links. Here's some stuff that I prepared earlier with my links here. So, Unapologetic Aussie podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, and Anchor. I've got my Instagram, email, etc. So that's how you would normally populate that. And you also have the option here to upload a thumbnail, because you may have wondered how some people, for their videos, they can actually have a custom thumbnail that's not just automatically chosen. If you don't choose a thumbnail, it will automatically choose something for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click upload thumbnail. For now, I can just really select anything that I want to. I am going to select a thumbnail that I normally have of myself. There we go. I will change that later, and I'll show you how to change that later. I'm just going to click on next. Oh, also, by the way, you can see here, it's got the video link. So you can actually click copy. So while this is processing, while this is getting ready to upload, you can actually copy that link and you can share that with a friend. You can share that on a social media group. But just be conscious that until it's fully processed, which does take a few minutes, you're not going to be able to view it properly. So let's click next. Now it says here you can use cards and an end screen to show viewers related videos. So quite often you'll see YouTube videos where at the end it might have a few squares that will pop up over whatever's going on in the video, and you can click on a different video, or you can click to their previous video or their last video or something they've recommended. That's what that's all about. You can click learn more to find out more about that, but that's not something I'm going to be going into right now. So that's, I guess, as you've started creating content and you start to get more subscribers and more view time, it does unlock a lot of these features. So let's click next. Now, visibility. There's a few ways, because I know some people have got, for example, a private Facebook group where they share videos, but they don't want that out there for everyone to see, or it might be something they share on a Patreon or some other sort of subscription site. And in order to differentiate between who can see what, there's these options. So private means only you and people you choose can watch your video. Unlisted means that if you've got this link here, you can watch it, but if you don't, you won't be able to see it on public viewing. I'm going to set this as public. Uh, Now, there's this thing called instant premiere as well. Basically, instant premiere means that there'll be a live chat and you can actually chat in the live chat to your subscribers while they're watching the video. But if you just want to upload this and set and forget it, you can just leave it as public. You don't need to worry about instant premiere. We can go into that another time. You've also got the option to schedule a date for your video to pop up on your channel and a time. But we're just going to upload this straight away so that you can all have access to this first tutorial video on how to set up your channel from scratch. It does ask before you publish, check the following to children appear in the video because you need to follow their policies to protect minors from harm. They've got details there around that. And they've also got policies and guidelines around exploitation, bullying, and violations of employment law. In terms of content guidance, to make sure that you are not in breach of the content rules and not uploading something you shouldn't, check out the community guidelines here in my first video that you'll actually see on my channel. What you'll notice is that I've actually talked to you a little bit about how sensitive the community guidelines can be. So let's click publish. And you'll notice here, it's now processing HD version and standard definition is complete. So if I click publish, people will be able to watch the standard definition version of this straight away, and high definition will be available very, very shortly. So click publish here. And there we go. The video is published. So you can copy that video link there. You can share it directly to Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Blogger, Tumblr, or any other of these ones that you so desire. If your chosen social network is not on there, just copy the video link here and share that URL on your social media platform. And now we can click close and you'll see that that is currently doing its thing. Now, just briefly before I mentioned, as you can see here, I've got just the generic channel art. You can click details here, and that will take you into the editing section. That will allow you to actually change your thumbnail to something else or download the one that you've currently got it populated at. This is the section for end screens. You can have a bit of a play around with that. It's not really so much of an issue now. And if you want to go into more options, it's got other stuff there. But look, you don't really need to be concerned about any of that at this point. The main thing is that the first video is uploaded. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this video tutorial around how to upload a video. My next one will be either around going live from your computer because I still don't have enough watch hours and subscribers to go live on my mobile, or setting up the channel art and making my channel look pretty so that when people actually go to my channel page, it looks professional, it looks upmarket, and people go, wow, I like the look of this. I want to check this out. I want to subscribe, because looks do matter both in the real world and also when it comes to YouTube. Now, what you'll actually notice here is that just changed a moment ago. You can now see I've got the description of that sitting there. It looks like that's all processed. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to check me out on my podcast, go to Unapologetic Aussie. I'm on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and on Apple and any other major platforms. Enjoy this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.